was one people on social media were hyping up and hyping up and hyping up, and then it came out and nobody said shit, Joe. This is the hit motion picture Frankie Freako. Have you heard of it?
I have heard of this.
Have you seen everybody hyping it up, hyping it up, hyping it up, and then not saying shit?
Yeah, and I saw a poster and it looked like Red Munchie.
That's correct, Joe. So, this is from the Astron 6 guys. They made Psycho Gorman, Manborg, and Father's Day, the editor. I like Father's Day and the editor, surprisingly, but the other two, not so much.
I haven't seen any of those, and I know those were all hyped up internet wise. And yeah, there was some other one
The
along the
Void, did
I
you
saw
see
the
that one?
saw the void, not that it's okay. I didn't think it was like people gushed over that shit, and I thought it was it's all right. Uh
That
there,
newest Leprechaun, did you see that?
no, but there was some BMX movie or some shit.
I don't think this is them. Turbo Kid?
Right, but it seems like the same kind of shit, right?
Yeah, their gimmick, I guess, is taking a genre and just having a little fun with it.
Hmm.
So in this one, they're having a little fun with Little Rubber Monster movies. Kinda. I mean, how many are there? We got Munchie, which this one feels the most like Gremlins, Ghoulies, Munchie, but let's just count that in the Munchie section, Munchies and Munchies. Critters, I guess, but there's really not a whole hell of a lot that you can be like, oh, well, let's make fun of this because it just kind of comes off like an adult Munchie.
Mm-hmm.
So the story, it's a real L7, Joe. This square ass fuck working his shitty cubicle office job. I think this is supposed to be the late 80s. Uh, he wants a promotion. His wife, he's not paying her any attention. She wants that dick, but he's a fucking square. So he keeps seeing these commercials on TV like, hey, call Munchie, or not Munchie, Jesus, Frankie Freako. He's a real party animal, blah, 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 blah. So the wife goes out of town. He calls this guy, fucking Frankie Freako, and his two other puppets show up. They just kind of cause mayhem, and they're on the run from some fucking guy. And then that fucking guy, he's like an evil puppet and he sends evil puppets. And it's all a big ruse because Frankie Freako was his wife's like college roommate or anything. And they're, friends. And this was all a big thing to get the square to loosen up and not be such a fucking square, but their house is ruined and it's all fucked and it's lame and not very good. I appreciate, making the puppets and the monsters and stuff, but I didn't care for the designs. Nothing about it was really funny. Uh, I mean, Rich Evans doing the voice of one of the monsters was, I guess, okay. Like, oh, that's cool. They asked him to do this shit, but who gives a fuck?
So, not that I don't give a fuck.
I don't.
I don't know who Rich Evans is. Who's Rich Evans?
He's from Red Letter Media. It's like the best of the worst. One of the shows I watch. Just I mean, you've seen it before, but you wouldn't give a fuck.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of cool. Like, oh, hey, but who cares? Yeah, it's just kind of lame and gay, Joe. I don't really give a fuck about the little rubber monster genre. I mean, Munchie, that was that was a childhood thing, and going back and watch it, it's like, oh yeah, this is weird as shit and that kind of thing, but I don't give a fuck about Gremlins or,
Munchie didn't even ride the pizza. That's
fucking didn't. God damn it. But yeah, I guess they just feel silly for promoting this movie, and that's why nobody's saying shit about it. Cause yeah, not great or even good. Sorry. That's cool. You get to make these movies with your friends and have a fun time and do what you like to do, but I didn't care for it. Yeah. Fuck no, man.